Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. When they give a double honor to the apostles of great millstone who has taught me this truth. When they give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, when the video is edifying, Lord, when I can get something from this video. Get a couple of precepts here in Psalms 37 and add, just basically talking about the wicked, and I'm gonna add whatever precepts that go along with it. And Lord willing, the video is edifying to not only myself but to you brothers that watch it. Okay. Obviously, I've been getting on the wicked, for the last couple of days, and just seeing the downfall of the wicked is a beautiful thing, man. These are the times to that many men has desired to see. And what we're witnessing is a change of rulership. And scriptures talk, people think the earth is going to be destroyed. No, the earth abideth forever, but the rulership is going to change. And right now, the wicked are, they rule the world. They're in rulership. Okay. And the ones that are in league with, and the wicked is the so-called white man, and the ones that are in league with the wicked are the heathen. Okay, the heathen are in league, right, with the so-called white man, and they both prey on Israel. Okay, think about it. Like I went to the gym earlier today, man, and I was telling my brother, I was like, man, what's crazy is that here it is, these motherfuckers in raped, robbed, murdered, took America, right? Rape, robbed, murdered, took America, right? Took it. Okay, took it, snatched it, right? Killed for it, did all managed, broke treaties, did all kind of things you could imagine to get this land over here. And yet they say, God bless America. Right? They say, God bless America, right? And I was like, man, the nerve of these motherfuckers, right? Like the arrogance of the so-called white man is out this fucking world, man. And they're arrogant as a nation of people. Look, man, they don't listen. I used to, back when I used to deal with a lot of so-called white people, like in person, and when I used to work in a business where I had to deal with the motherfuckers, right, all the time in person, right, and when you meet these fucking Edomites, right, and they're the most difficult customers to work with, man. They're the most difficult to work with because if you don't appease them, or if you don't come off in a certain way. If you don't come off in a certain way to them, right, they get offended, right? They get offended. They get, baffled almost, you know what I mean? Like, just hurt. They get sensitive. Oh, he looked me in my eyes. Oh, he's talking too aggressively, right? Soon as shit don't go their way, they throw a tantrum, throw a bitch fit, man, right? That's why scriptures say, they speak lawfully concerning oppression. Okay, yeah, that's what they do because they don't know it yet. But scriptures talk about the cup also passing through to them. Okay, this is Psalms 37, and who else was hard to work with before I get into it? Elam, man, Elam, Moab. These motherfuckers are some of the worst to work with, man. Some of the worst to work with, as far as do business with, man. These motherfuckers, because they want to steal and justify it for it. They steal and justify them. They try to justify their thievery, if that's a word. Right? They don't do square business. They don't do anything honorable, man. Okay? This is Psalms 37. It's in 9. It says, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth. And those that are waiting on the Lord Yahweh is the Hebrew Israelites, and not all Hebrew Israelites. The elect and the 1/3 of the Hebrew Israelites. Okay? Because 2/3 of our people have to die. Okay? It says, for yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yeah, though thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth. Who's the meek right now? The meek is the Israelites, man. The so-called black man, so-called Native American man, so-called Latino man and woman, right? We built this bitch up, right? And we don't dwell in anything that we built up. We built all this shit up for who? For the heathen to rule and get rich. Okay? That's why scripture say, roughly paraphrasing scripture says, they should, when they, basically saying when we build, another shouldn't inherit. You know, when we build, I think it's in Isaiah 65, if I'm not mistaken. You know, but when we build, it's really going to be for us. And we're not going to use, we're going to use your other nations to build. Okay, scriptures talk about that. You go to Isaiah 60, start at 10 and go down. Okay, this is Psalms 37 and back in 11, it says, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. See, the wicked plotteth against the just. They plot, right? They plot, man. And scripture saying Proverbs, it says what? It says, what does it say? It says, you know, I brought it out in a video the other day. It says they don't go to sleep unless they cause some mischief. Okay. It says, the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. So the day is coming where the wicked in these nations are going to be brought down. Okay. Drink. Cup. Where is it at? Right here. Yep, Jeremiah 49. I'll start at 10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Leave thy fatherless children. I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. Right? And why scripture say that? Because, let's go here. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28. And 14, it says, and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And as a people, we went off. We went off, right? We did wickedly, okay? So all the curses happened to us, man, right? But if you go up here in Deuteronomy 28, we can start at 1. It says, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth, which is clearly telling you that the Lord, he has a favorite nation, which is the Hebrew Israelites. Okay? Because all we had to do was follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and that right there by default would have put us above the other nations. That's a lot. Give me 1 second. Damn. Okay. Let's go back here. You know, well, yeah, we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments, so we had to suffer. Underneath these nations, man. But in due time, where's that? $49. It's like it. But you know, we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. So what? That was our punishment. And that's how you know we the people, man. Right there. Go through the curses and see what nation the people is suffering under those curses. Right? Amalek is not suffering under the curses. Okay? Nah. Believe it or not, them people, listen, they got pull, man. Okay? What I mean by pull is, you know, when they ask America for millions and billions of dollars, they get it. Right? But the ones who America oppressed and killed and robbed and raped and murdered, they can't get a fucking loan, man. Right? We can't get, come on, man. Our people really, and our people, I mean, we're such in a fucked up state because we don't identify. Most niggas think that their history dates back to slavery. Who the fuck want their history to date back to slavery, and it's proud of that, man. Niggas don't go deeper than that. Niggas say, oh, my history started on the slave boat over here. Nigga, are you kidding me? You don't go deeper than that? What about before we got put on the boats? Who were we before that? What about before we traveled? Like in the Timbuktu, it says, we fled into northern Africa, the west coast parts of Africa, throughout Africa, right? But mainly, really, the west coast, the west part of Africa. Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Ghana, them areas down there, right? To the west. Niggas don't do any research further back than that. They stop at that. So what happens is, like, if you don't do no research past the plantation or past the slave ships, then you either fall back on the white man Christianity, right? Or you fall back on being a nigga, right? And a nigga ain't no statutes and limitations with a nigga ain't got morality or nothing, right? Because who made niggas, right? Who made the slaves, man? The so-called white man. So the attributes that you pick up, that you niggas done picked up, is from your master, man. Right? It's even trickled down in why you think, okay, growing up, like in my household, we used to get our ass beat, not whooped, beat. What the fuck you think that stemmed from? I'm talking about beat, like, to where, like, my mama apologized for it, when we got older and shit. Right? But, we used to come up to the school. She used to come up to the school and check on us and make sure we had no whips on our back and shit like that. Because of the ass whooping we took the day before. Like, what the fuck do you think that come from, man? And I don't fault her, right? Because we didn't end up being no bad. Was really never bad, but we didn't end up following in the footsteps of our parents. You know what I mean? Well, me and my brother didn't. But we spent the most time with my mom. You know what I mean? My sisters didn't, but we did. But we didn't end up going down a fucked up path. Right? But I don't blame her for that. But I blame the so-called white man. I blame that plantation living. I blame the shit that was passed down. I was fucked up. That was passed down through generation to us. Because, yeah, indeed, right? Yeah, you supposed to spank your children, right? You spare the rod, you spoil a child, okay? But we got beat, man. Fucked up, beat, right? Come on, man. Unnecessarily sometimes, right? But that goes back to what? So, you motherfucking right. I'm going to do my research past the fucking plantation, man. Who the fuck want to... Come on, man. But you got niggas out here that I tell you, oh, no, we niggas. No, the fuck we not. Go past that. Stop being... The average nigga is so fucking ignorant, man. Niggas is ignorant. You niggas is ignorant. You niggas is ignorant, man. Willingly ignorant. That's a motherfucking shame for you to say that's where your history started. It says, Jeremiah 49 and 11. It says, leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. So we drunk of the cup, man. Okay? We took the lashes. We got our ass beat. We been fucking poor, man. Nigga, we ain't fucking lived yet, man. We ain't lived yet. And you niggas is satisfied with this shit? And y'all don't want change? Y'all don't want rulership to change? Majority of us are women, not even ours, man. And you got kids with this woman. Some of us. Other men and had your woman, man. We come on, what lower position? Man, don't get me started, man, on this shit, man. It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Yeah, you motherfuckers gonna drink of it, man. Okay, it says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. Yeah, Basra, right? Which Basra is America, man. Okay? Let me go here. It's Baruch 5:1. It says, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness, which is beautiful, right? Of the glory that cometh from the Most High forever. Cast about thee a double garment of the righteousness, which cometh from the Most High, Yahweh, and set a diadem on thine head of the glory of the everlasting. And a diadem is, if you Google it, it's a crown. Okay, it's like a, it's really like what a princess will wear, but we're likened unto the Lord's wife, man. Okay, it says, for the Most High will show thy brightness unto every country under heaven. And right now, right, these other nations then mocked at us, they done laughed at us, they done did all kind of shit. Is this Israel? You know what I mean? They done did. Is this supposed to be the city of peace? And they done mocked and all kind of shit, right? But the Lord has said it in 3, Baruch 5:3, it says, for the Most High Yahweh will show thy brightness unto every country under heaven in due time. And just like it says in Baruch, so I got it in the video, like the last video I did, Baruch, what is that, 27, 28, or 24 and 25, right? Let's just go to it. Baruch 4, right here, 24 and 25, it says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see surely your salvation from our power, which come upon you with a great glory and brightness of the everlasting. Okay, so in that time, right, the Lord is going to beautify Israel, man. Okay, and I'm going to read 3 again. It says, Baruch 5:3, it says, for the Most High will show thy brightness unto every country under heaven. Okay, we jump down to 6. It says, for they departed from thee on foot and were led away of their enemies, but the Most High bringeth them unto thee exalted with glory as children of the kingdom. For the Most High hath appointed that every high hill and banks of long continuance shall be cast down, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground that Israel may go safely in the glory of the Most High. And and in due time, this is the blessing, man. When that second covenant is established, man, we're going to be right. We ain't going to have to battle the flesh. We ain't going to have to battle these nations. You ain't going to have to argue with your woman. You're not going to have to worry about bills. You're not going to have to worry about having kids. And, you know what I mean? Because they're going to, you just ain't got to worry about certain shit. You ain't going to have to stress. You ain't going to have to do none of that shit. I'm fucking 27, man. And every time I, get my hair braided, man, the lady be like, oh, man, you got all these gray hairs in your head. Man, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's just, but that right there is even more the reason why we should hang on, man, because in Lord willing, the Lord willing, I could hang on, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, man, because, you got to fight for your crown, man. Hold what you have until the Lord come. Remember that. And it's a fight, indeed, But Lord willing, I be one of those men. And Lord willing, you sincere Akim, be one of those men. Be those men as well, man, Because the Lord is coming to save somebody. Somebody to elect, man. Okay, somebody to elect. Okay, this is Baruch 5. And 8, it says, moreover, even the woods and every sweet-smelling tree shall overshadow Israel by the commandment of the Most High. For the Most High shall lead Israel with joy in the light of his glory, with the mercy and righteousness that cometh from him, man. So, the Lord is, like it says in Isaiah 14, the Lord, he will redeem Israel. He will yet choose Israel, man. Okay, and the Lord is going to beautify us, kind of like, when, what reminds me of what these scriptures remind me of is when the Lord, was showing the signs in Egypt. Yeah, that was beautiful, man. That was, like, if you just think about it, man, you know what I'm saying? That was like how the Lord, put plagues on Egypt, man, wiped out their firstborns, man, and, allowed Moses to split the top of the Red Sea, and we walked through, and, just, how the Lord just had our back and redeemed us, man. Just remember that, man. Just remember that. Now we in this modern day Egypt, right? And we see the wars and we hear about the wars and the rumors of wars and all that. But brothers, just remember, man, like the Lord is coming to redeem somebody, man. 144,000 men, man. 12,000 from each tribe. Lord willing, I'm one of those men, man. Lord willing. Lord willing, again, you sincere Akim is those men which are joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. That's what we're looking forward to, man. Okay? Let me see, I made my point. Let me see, is there one more I could get? Let me see. Let me see, man. I mentioned this, so I'll go ahead and grab it. It's Isaiah 14. And 1, it says, For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the stranger shall be joined. Yeah, let me get in the house, man. These neighbors are smoking this shit, man. But it says, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids. Possess who? Those other nations. Okay, it says, and they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So in due time, we're going to rule over our oppressors, man. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what we look forward to. Okay? So, hey, with that, man, Lord, when the video's edifying, Lord, Akim got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. I want to tell you brothers to keep pushing. On to the next. Shalom.